large and lively casino. However, sometimes it can get a little stinky on the casino floor. Think like smoke,
Stinky.
dirty diaper smell. It's really not my favorite. The pool here is decent and it's large. The chairs, again, extremely shabby, very rickety. The main drawback on the pool is you are going to have lots and lots of kids. Now, again, this is a family-friendly property. It's designed for people with kids. They have a whole bottom floor that is an arcade. It's for people to come and bring their kids and play while they go up and gamble. So you have to keep in mind that you're going to see lots of kids running around when you are staying at Excalibur, which can be a drawback for some. I get why people stay at Excalibur. It's affordable. It's not a bad spot, and it is on Strip. But I think if you spend just a little bit more, there are some significantly better options that smell a little nicer and feel a little bit better taken care of. Let's talk about my number 4 pick. We are going to talk about Rio. This one does have a caveat that it has exchanged hands. There is a new owner coming in, so we'll talk about that. Rooms right now start at about $80-ish over the week, so not crazy cheap these days. I have one word for you, and it's just abandoned. This place kind of felt like you were in a shopping mall in the zombie apocalypse. The casino floor was a ghost town. When we stayed here, there was absolutely nobody around. All the restaurants were closed. The buffet is closed. Our room also felt incredibly dated. It was extremely 90s. Now the footprint of these rooms is amazing. They're huge and it was very clean, so the housekeeping is doing a great job, but it was a tired room. And the neglect kind of continues over to the pool. The pool is massive. I bet in its heyday this pool area was the spot to be, and that is kind of the theme of the Rio overall. Back in its heyday, it was amazing. They have neglected the chairs, they have neglected the cabanas, everything looks weather beaten to heck. And I'm hoping that one day maybe the Rio will become a place to be again, because it did get taken over by Dreamscape. They're renovating, they are adding new dining. However, I do have to mention that the Rio is not in a good location. It is close to the Strip, but you have to walk over a highway overpass to get to the Strip. You can stay for this price point really close to Strip or on Strip. As of right now, it's just kind of this sad ghost town, and so it's one that I recommend you skip. Now for our number 3 worst hotel, we are going to be downtown, because this is by far the worst stay I've had. Downtown has really been doing a lot with their properties. They're upgrading rooms, they're renovating casinos, they're adding dining. They're really giving the Strip a run for its money in terms of a value vacation. But one property is not doing enough for me, and we are going to talk about Hotel Apache at Binion's. Room rates start here as low as $50 per night, and they do not charge a resort fee. I think we got the worst room they have in this hotel. It was very tiny. There wasn't even like any furniture really. There was actually no closet. So our ironing board was just kind of like floating in the middle of the room. The ceilings were kind of tall for how small the room was, so it felt very cell-like. And oh my gosh, there was an adjoining room and the crack in the door was easily 3 inches. So huge. You could totally feel like you were sharing a room with the people next door. It was not great. I also don't like the casino at Binion's. There are big empty spaces here, and the lighting is off. It's kind of too bright in here, and there's no music playing, so it's like very bright and very quiet, which is a strange atmosphere to be gambling in. They used to have tons of awesome memorabilia, and they've taken a lot of it out. I hope they do bring some of that back. They did bring back the $1 million, and it is free to take a picture with that. So that is totally worth checking out and very cool. We ate at Top of Binion's. It's their steakhouse. The view was amazing. Our server was amazing. The food was just okay, unfortunately. Overall, I just don't find myself wanting to go into Binion's. I know it has a ton of history, and I know people love this place, but in terms of a stay, downtown there are so many great options, and even the Four Queens, which Binion's